I'm trying out these new power poles with wires from Woodland Scenics, and I've got one set sort of temporarily set in place. So I was going to put these poles up, but I discovered that without the substation sitting there, I really couldn't finalize it. So I'm waiting on the substation, which hasn't been released yet. I do have two sets of these poles. They have these with the single cross member, and they also have sets with double cross members, which I think the double cross member ones would be very suitable for running alongside the tracks, as a signal wires. But I got the single ones because I want to emphasize the power. And the second set should bring it down to about the end of my little town. Just thought I'd give you a quick tour of what's new. This is the newest edition. It's post office. The idea is it's probably been there a long time, since very early days. This is 1950, so the population is about 8,000. And the post office has been there a long time, and it's probably due for urban renewal, but hasn't happened yet. And it's a Woodland Scenics, whatever they call their Just Plug legend buildings or something. Really, it came with this little blue post office, and it brought back memories of the blue post, the blue boxes around where you could mail a letter. They don't have those anymore, or there's a couple of them, but they're mostly at the post office now. I couldn't decide where to put it. I wound up putting it there because there's a loading dock on this side. Oh, you can't see my finger. There's a loading dock over on this back side that you would get to from there. And I wanted to be sure that you could get to the loading dock. So that's why I put it there. Interesting story, or interesting to me. Let me move the camera. I'll be right back. The story involves these Just Plug cars. I have two of them. And I was trying them out with some older Just Plug equipment that was from the prior N-scale layout, and it blew them up. There was something wrong with them. I didn't know what to do, so someone suggested that I contact Woodland Scenics, which I did. And lo and behold, when it was all said and done, they sent me brand new power supplies, hubs, expansion hubs, and wires and the works to replace what I had before. I couldn't believe it. I was real nice to them, and I just thought it was amazing. I didn't tell them that, that I have Farland or any of the other business that might encourage them to send me a freebie, but they did. And I'm quite pleased. I finally decided to put the old-time street lights down by the power station. Maybe they were real old and kind of antiques, and people liked them. So instead of converting to the new ones, which I don't have yet, by the way, they're on the way. That they would keep a few down by the old power station. Power station is now lighted. I think it looks pretty good there. Looks a lot better than the old one, which was out of scale, too big, and terrible. You can see the grass is quite green, and they have a tree here at these two homes that are next to the service station. But then down the way, apparently they're not hooked up to city water yet. So their lawns are just pretty bad, and they don't have plumbing yet. So they have a little outhouse back there. I'm going to have to get some more outhouses. That would be Burlington, actually. Burlington is a little town or a little area just south of Longmont, which there's nothing left of it. It's all part of Longmont now, but once upon a time it was a separate entity. There is a Burlington school now, but like I said, it's all part of Longmont now. So I'm going to move the camera again. If you follow me on Facebook, of course, you know that I have this, the little chapel is lit up. It's got stained glass windows in it. And of course, the theater over there. We may have talked about it last time. I doubt we could get close enough to see what's playing. Yeah, we can. It's Gone with the Wind. And coming soon, Attack of the Giant 50-foot People. So, in addition to the movie theater and the pub down there, I'm building a little sign for that that'll hang out over the street. It lost its sign. Of course, you've seen the gas station before. The service station. Have a nice hardware store in town now. Have a nice loading crane now for getting tractors and finished equipment onto the flat cars at Gibson's. I did the light in the blue building, in the blue home. I just thought it was screaming out for lighting, so I put some in there. The 3 apartment buildings have a home now. And I haven't done anything up there on the cement plant. It's still just the way it was last week. I will get to it. I understand that the vaccine is ready at the printers, and I'll probably pick it up later today.